Hello and welcome. In today's session, I will discuss about Human Development Index. Prior to Human Development Index, there were Human Development Report, and the first report published in 1990 because it felt as a measurement of development. The first Human Development Report correctly recognized that development is much more than just the expansion of income and wealth, and defined human development as the process of enlarging people's choices. The report also stressed that, in principle, choices available to people can be infinite and change over time. But at all levels of development, the three essential ones are for the people to lead a long and healthy life, to acquire knowledge, and have access to resources for a decent standard of living. From the report, we knew three important factors, that is, healthy life, knowledge and resources of standard of living. In the year 2000, Dr. Amrita Sen, renowned economist from India, and Dr. Mehboob ul Haq from Pakistan jointly developed one statistical index to measure human development. All 189 member states of United Nations accepted this index and started participation on it. These are the indicators of Human Development Index. The first indicator is life expectancy. The next one is education. And the last one is income level. Based on these three indicators, the Human Development Index is to be prepared. And here are the scores. Score ranges from 0 and 1. 0 indicates low level of development. 1 indicates high level of development. These are the description of Human Development Index criteria. So, dimension, health. Its indicator is life expectancy at birth. And the minimum score is 20 for health. And maximum score is 85. So, score ranges from 20 to 85 for life expectancy. In education, there are two indicators. One is expected years of schooling, and for that minimum score is 0, maximum score is 18. Means the UN expecting that up to 18 years of studies, since class 1 to 18 years. Then mean years of schooling. Mean years of schooling means average years of schooling, and minimum score is 0 and maximum 15. So average they are calculating, okay, it is 15. That means up to graduation. Then standard of living, gross national per capita income, and they have counted with dollar. So minimum score is 100 and the maximum score is 75,000, and that calculation has taken from the dollar count in the year 2011. Then what are the dimension of index calculation? So dimension index is actual value minus minimum value divided by maximum value minus minimum value. Now this is important because this slide is showing you the index calculation, how to calculate the index. So life expectancy index, in short form it is known as LEI. So here life expectancy minus minimum score was 20, divided by maximum score minus minimum score, that is 85 minus 20. With that you can get the life expectancy. For example, in India, the now in present India, we have life expectancy of 65. Then here we'll type in that way: 65 minus 20 divided by 85 minus 20, and we'll get the score. Then education index, EI. So first, mean year of schooling index, and in short form it is known as MYS. So MYS divided by 15. 15 is the minimum years of schooling. So here in India, for example, in India we'll take the all the information of schooling, and then we'll take the mean. For example, we received that in Nagaland 13 is the main year of schooling, and in Assam 12 is the main years of schooling. In Mizoram 14 is the main years of schooling. So we'll take all this data and we'll try to get the average. Then next one is expected year of schooling index. So EYS divided by 18. 18 is the maximum. So here we will take the expected year of schooling, that how many years a child may continue his study or her study, and then we'll get the overall educational index. So to get overall educational index, what we need to do, we need to collect the mean education of mean year of schooling index plus expected year of schooling index divided by 2. Then the next one is income index, II. So here first we need to take the GNIPC, that is per capita income of people. So here everyone's income is calculating, divided by minus 100 divided by 75,000, which is the maximum score, minus 100. Then how to get the final human development index? So root over third root over by LEI into EI into II. That means LEI means life expectancy index into educational index into income index. So global report I am showing you here. So in 2018 we received Norway as the first country whose human development index is very high. That means they have very good development for their nation out of 189 countries, and Norway became the first, and the score was almost reaching 1, that is 0.954. Then second was Switzerland, 0.946. Then third one was Ireland, 0.942. Then fourth was Germany, 0.939. So these are basically developed nation, and they are very much keen towards development. Then in 2018, 129 represented by our India, and the score was 0.647. So out of 189, you can imagine that India ranked 129, and the last country was Niger, and the Human Development Index score was 0.377. In December 2020, UN also published the Human Development Report, in Human Development Index report, and here Norway was also found to be fast, and even if we compare with 2018 report, their score also increased a bit. So the score for Norway was 0.957. Earlier in 2018 it was 0.954. So it has increased, and Norway became the first developed human development index country. Then second one is Ireland, 0.955. Earlier Ireland was in third position, but in December 2020 it became in second position. Another second position was Switzerland, and in 2018 also Switzerland hold the second position, and the score is same as Ireland, 0.955. Then fourth country was Hong Kong. Earlier it was Germany, and this time Hong Kong came up. Hong Kong is a part of China, so 0.949. And the strange thing is that uh, India day by day going down. So you can see that 131 as per Human Development Index report, India represented 131, and the score was 0.645. Why it has happened? My question. Because of COVID-19, the economic, that is GNI, and per capita income goes down, and that may be a reason, because India is developing in other ways, but in terms of human development, not individual development, family development, COVID-19 affected a lot, and that could be a reason. Then 189, the last country is remains same, Niger, and this time their HDI score also decreased if we compare with 2018. This time they represented 0.394. So these are the index. So India uh, should concern about Human Development Index, and India need to create opportunities for people, especially for youth, because youth uh, can be a resource towards development, and that's why I think that youth need to be empowered in India. Then families need to be empowered. Then government should increase some job oriented courses, and also need to create some employment opportunities for people, by which India days to come may go up. And it's a strange for us, because it's a vast country, and it's a second in the world with population, we are representing 131 in Human Development Index. So you need to think about that. That's all. Thank you. Have a nice day.